Hi there, and welcome to Wolfie's World. I'm Wolfie Rankin, and I've got some records to show you today. I went into the record shop yesterday, and I found an album that I'd been looking at on the internet, and I thought to myself, I kind of like the look of that. It's one of those ones where the cover is very, very striking, and you think to yourself, wow, I wonder what's on there. And so you start thinking about it. Yes, that little hat might give you a clue. It's Devo, and it's called Something for Everybody. It's on blue vinyl, so it's the same kind of blue as that, really. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking blue vinyl album. And in here too, packaged in, is a CD, so if you want to play it on something else, you're quite welcome to do so. Now, you know what? I played this last night and I loved it. I think it was really great. Very fast, energetic, poppy, just the kind of stuff that I really like. And also, I think the cover looks a little bit like AON's Invisible Light. There's just something about that just kind of reminds me about that former album. But anyway, I played this last night and I was very, very pleased. It's like the 80s never disappeared. I'm in heaven. I really liked it. So the only thing that prevented me from opening it up was that this cute little sticker that's here is actually on the plastic, and it's shrink wrap. And I saw one guy take the album out, and this sticker went with it, and I kind of went, oh, because I liked the sticker. So maybe I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to open it. I don't know. Maybe I can get a knife and kind of just very gently, slice it open and something here, and maybe just get the album out. And there's some inserts and things as well. Some things to look at, and little goodies that's always nice to have. And the B-side, look at that. Well, on the flip side of the cover. Now, there's some kind of mockumentary on YouTube about how they put this album together, and it kind of explains the mask things that they've got and their outfits. But, Devo is tongue-in-cheek as ever, and the music was really very, very good. And I think if you like Devo, or if you've liked some of their past hits, and you go into a record shop and you see this album, I would suggest to you that you just pick it up and buy it and take it home. I don't think you're going to have a problem with it. It's just fantastic. Also, on eBay, at the moment that I saw, this cover is available as a poster. And I think it would be nice to have one. In fact, I'm going to get one because I think it's very pop artish, and I want it up on my wall. That is just very nice. I love that cover. So, big score for this one. Big thumbs up. I definitely go out and get this one. Okay. Now, an album that's a lot slower and a lot more moody, perhaps, and sort of maybe what you'd listen to when you're relaxing on a really hot day, is this one, Mazzy Star, and it's called Seasons. Seasons of Your Day. Seasons of Your Day. Yes. Okay, I got it right. Okay, and beautiful. Look, pussycat on the front. Meow. That's just for my dog. She will like that. And not much on the back. It's just a few. It just tells you what's on the back. This is a double album. It's on 180 gram vinyl, and it's purple vinyl. So it's something along the lines of that colour there. So I've seen a guy playing it, and it looked really nice. I'm not sure whether I want to keep this one though. I'm keeping it sealed in case maybe want to sell it later on eBay. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Because I'm not quite sure how I feel about this one. I did love the Devo one, and the Devo one I have declared mine. But this one, I'm not sure. It's very it's a little bit country, it's a little bit rock and roll, and it's very sort of drippy guitars going on. drippy, lazy sort of sound. Very nice. It's very pleasant. It's very pleasant. If you just want something very quiet and relaxing, I think this is a good one to go for. So think about it. Mazzy Star. Now, I've got a David Bowie single here. You might know that David Bowie went on hiatus and he said, well, I'm retiring. I'm not coming back. And then he released an album. As you do. And this is a 7-inch single, The Stars Are Out Tonight, by David Bowie. And look, it was just there in the shop. White vinyl it says there, white vinyl. And I decided, well, I'll pick it up. So I did that. Now, there is, I think it was this song, I'm not sure, but one of them came out on a white picture disc, which was Square, a Square record. And I sort of thought about getting it, but I didn't in the end, because I wasn't all that keen on it. So I think if you're going to do a picture disc, at least sort of pretty it up a little bit. I don't know. It's my opinion. I didn't like the idea of just plain white. I think white's a little bit dull. I got a few white records at the moment, and it seems to be a bit of a fad. Let's make some white records, yeah. Maybe I'm getting over it, but this was in the record shop, and it was $12, and I thought, well, I'll have it. So it's there. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I was kind of in the sort of, it's a bit meh. This record, I showed it to you. I picked this up when I was at Radio Works, which is a radio school in Melbourne many years ago. Teacher just came out and he said, I've got a whole lot of albums and stuff here, and just take them because I don't want them anymore. And I just kind of let everybody get into them, and whatever was left I had after that. I wasn't particularly too keen on just jumping into the pile and just grabbing records. So anyway, look, there's not a great deal on this. There's a great big blank space there. And I thought there was 2 songs on here, but no, there's just the one. Okay. Anyway, for years I didn't know what this was, but I had the idea that Iggy Pop was performing on it. Anyway, I took it with me to the record shop and I said, could you put it on your turntable and maybe we can identify together in a communal sense what this record might be. Anyway, thanks, back then I didn't have the internet, but there was Googling going on, and what we determined it to be, what we decided it was Ryuichi Sakamoto and Iggy Pop with a song called Risky. And it's a very good song, actually. And I don't know, I think when I first played it, I kind of went, oh, I don't know, this is a bit of a groaner, but I actually quite like it now. So maybe my musical taste has changed in the last 20 years or so. Or 30 years. When did I get that record? Oh, it would have been 1987 perhaps, something like that. So I've had it for a long time in my record collection, and I didn't know what it is. Do now, mystery solved. But it is a test pressing. For those of you who don't know what a test pressing is, it's basically after you record a song at the recording studio, they put it on a tape, they send the tape to the record factory, and the engineer at the record factory listens to it and works out where the sound should be so that it will record onto a disc in a way that sounds good to the listener. Because if you just record something onto a record, it might not sound like it did on the tape. And then what you do is you give the test pressing to a person with a good ear who sits down in a little studio and puts it on a turntable and they play it. And if it's bad, well, they tell the engineer and they make another one. If it's good, they give it the thumbs up and the record goes out for sale. So, I've got a doggy hair in my mouth. That is what usually happens when you've got a Malamute. Yeah. So anyway, this is a test pressing. It hasn't got anything written on it because basically, it really wasn't supposed to live outside of the record company. But I think sometimes what they do is they give these to DJs and they say, could you shove this on and just play it? Am I going to write on it now? No, I'm not going to do that. But I might put a sticker on it, and I think that would be a good idea. So it's got two songs. It's got the extended mix on one side and another track on the B-side. And I'm not really sure what the other side was, but it is Risky. So there you go. Okay, thank you for joining me today on Wolfie's World. I really appreciate you watching my videos. And I'll be back soon with some more stuff. Actually, I ordered some stuff from a local record shop and it didn't turn up. Take care, everyone. See you later.